A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marc P, as you all know. Welcome to another edition of 1999 Sucks. Tonight we're going to have a bit of a difference. Oh, I've got to apologise straight off the bat. I've got flu. So as soon as this is done, I'm curling back up under me manly pink cover. I'm not well boy at all. I've got me Vicks inhaler. It's fantastic. Yeah, tonight we're going to go for a bit of a difference. This series is all about the pay-per-views from 1999. But there's certain Raws and there's certain Nitros that I want to cover. This is the first one that I want to cover. The date, 4th of January 1999. I'm not if you're a hardcore wrestling fan, you'll know exactly what's coming on. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, from the start, the commentator team, which is Mike Tenay, Tony Schiavone, and the legend Larry Zbyszko, that's his name, not mine, they constantly go on about how it's Nash versus Goldberg in the main event. Bear that in mind, please. We see some redneck hick who's won a competition to have a Nitro party. Instead, this is coming from the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. 40,000 heads are on hand. They've paid almost $1 million between them to see this. Just bear that in mind as well, because I'll come back to that in a bit. Yeah, so he comes, this hick, this redneck, he comes across as such a retard. Such a retard. He's going off on one. His mate, yeah, I'll come back to that one in another bit about that. Anyway, so we opened, after that, we actually got a match, believe it or not. Hugh Morris defeated Glacier in an absolutely shocking match. Power slam by Morris, huge clothesline followed by moonsault, get a 3. This literally didn't even last 4 minutes. Utter squash from Morris. Half a star if you're a very, very, very generous soul. I'd probably give it a quarter of a star, in fact I will. So then we get a recap from the previous week's Nitro, Bischoff versus Flair. Oh man, before it, Flair cut the most nutty promo. Do you remember back in the day? I mean, I wasn't a big WCW fan, I didn't watch WCW a lot, but I used to hear about these promos where Flair would go completely skits and he'd end up getting naked. No need for this at all. This was one of these moments. Basically, all he was trying to get, the point he was trying to make was that he was prepared to put everything on the line as long as Bischoff was prepared to put the running of the company on the line. So you got Flair shouting in his underwear about how he was going to, prepared to put it on the line. It's quite a very, very long story short. The Horsemen came out at the end of the they had a big brawl. Randy Savage came out wearing, this is the match by the way, and this is the Flair versus Bischoff match. Randy Savage came out wearing an NWO t-shirt, but he ended up helping Flair. Flair put the figure 4 on to get the win. So Flair was the president of WCW. So that's what we got next. After all that, I mean, that promo was 10 minutes long. I swear, no, I kid you not. Remember, you got to remember, people. For those who didn't see it, Nitro was 3 hours long. The first hour as well was unopposed. The second 2 hours went directly head to head with Raw. So basically, they're using this first hour, instead of building up the main event, which, alright, so they tried at the start a little bit, or putting on matches that would make you want to stay watching Nitro. No, they spend 10 minutes recapping a match from last week, and then Flair comes out and cuts, oh my god, a long promo. He calls Bischoff out, makes Bischoff an announcer. This is all I'm going to say about this. Bischoff doesn't say anything for the entire show, apart from in the last 5 minutes. He reinstates Randy Anderson, who was a referee. He'd been fired by Bischoff because he got cancer, which was wank. What a great storyline that is. A great way to give yourself some heel heat. All kinds of the wrong heel heat, if you ask me. Yeah, he reinstates that guy. And then he makes himself versus Hennig and Wyndham in a handicap match that's sold out. Now, this one, Marc P just doesn't understand. If you're the president of the company, and you've got all the power, if you've got all the power, why, oh why, would you book yourself in a handicap match? Surely you find the person that you hate and you book yourself in a handicap match, but with a partner against that one person. Oh no. Flair books himself in a handicap match against Wyndham and Kurt Hennig. That baffles me, if I'm honest, because that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, to cut a long story short, again, David Flair came out with Ric Flair, and he offers to take his, to be in match, tag match. Flair says no. David says, go on, I'm ready. Flair says no. Arn Anderson, who's also there, says, go on, he's ready. So there's your match sold out. Flair and Flair versus Hennig and Windham. Ooh. Next, Booker T defeated Henry Hale in a shocker of a match. After a missile dropkick, utter squash. Hale didn't get much in at all. Under 2 minutes long. This was the first of tonight's duds. Way. Oh, awful. Just awful. Ways to make me go, yeah, I want to keep watching this. I'm not going to turn it over to Raw at 9 o'clock when Raw starts. Next, Chavo Guerrero defeated Norman Smiley in a pretty poor match. Got a nice sign by Smiley. Good drop kick by Smiley also. Utter fuck up there when Chavo goes for a springboard and literally goes straight through the ropes. Then tries to save it by jumping over the ropes and taking on Tornado DDT, which completely fucks up as well. Tony Schiavone says that was a great cover up by Chavo. You're like, right, no, it wasn't really. Sunset Flip got the win. 4 whole minutes of action, guys. Aren't we lucky? Aren't I a lucky man watching this back? God, WCW was fucking great, wasn't it? Drove the fruity, delicious fruity skills bullshit that JR either does or did. I don't know, because I don't watch WWE whether he does or not. Tony Schiavone did something like that. It wasn't funny at all. Next, Chris Benoit defeated Haratoga. This was actually an alright match, to be honest. Nice German by Benoit. Nice tope by Horace. Backbreaker by Horace. Nice superplex from Rio. Nice, and then followed by David Headbutt. Shoulder breaker gets 2 for Horace. And then Benoit locks on the crossface out of nowhere. It was good, but my goodness me, it was short. Under 4 minutes again. Yeah, they think that these 15-minute long promos are what people want to see, and 4-minute matches. Way fucking hell. So, literally, this is at 5 to 9, just before Raw goes on air. Goldberg's arrested. He's not told what he's arrested for. The policemen just say, I've got a warrant for your arrest. Goldberg goes crazy, but one of the things he fails to do, he fails to ask what I'm being arrested for. He doesn't seem to give a shit. He's marched off. There goes half of your main event as the competition show starting. Looking good booking there, WCW. That I like. I like it a great deal. In fact, I'm thinking of rolling to the Eric Bischoff School of Booking just so I can book BBW like that. Chris Jericho then defeated Perry Saturn by disqualification in an alright match. Nice suplex by Jericho. Got a gorgeous suplex. It was like almost like a Tazplex by Saturn. Deathlight Driver is reversed, but Saturn hits a nice T-bone suplex. Saturn goes for a springboard splash, but Jericho pulls the ref in the way. Low blow, Lion Salt before Jericho locks on the Lion Tamer, but the ref rings a bell, causing a DQ for Jericho, DQ for Saturn. It will be made clear shortly, I promise. It's like you just don't. When you watch it, you're like, what the fuck's just happened? He's been disqualified for what exactly? Because what it looks like is that Jericho's got Saturn in the Lion Tamer and he's tapped out, but he didn't tap out. He obviously didn't tap out because when you get rid of the Lion Tamer, he didn't even get halfway over where he was turning around, which is all very confusing. Next, more footage of Goldberg at the police station. It's revealed that he's under arrest for aggravating stalking by Miss Elizabeth, and you're like, right. Then they go back to the Nitro party. And this is how classic and classy these WCW fans are. They're having a thumb war, which is just weird. One of them turns to his mate. The interviewer dude who's in there goes to one of these hits. What was your favourite moment in the show so far? And he says, and this is honestly what he says, when Goldberg was arrested. Yeah. So it's not that there's been some okay moments. If I was there, I probably would have said maybe the match you've just seen. Maybe Flair coming out as president because it means we've got a face owner for the first time in 5 years. Oh no, it's Goldberg getting arrested, and then he says, even better, I hope he stays there. Fantastic. Then the police interview Miss Elizabeth. She changes her story numerous times, so it's a load of box. Then there's an LWO video. It's almost overkill. There's so much coming at you, and it's coming at you so fast. You haven't got time to digest some of this stuff. The LWO, they're having a party for no reason at all. What I need to say about this is on January the 4th, on New Year's Eve, 4 nights before. Eddie Guerrero almost died because he'd fallen asleep at the wheel and he'd lost control of his car and he wrecked his car. and he was pronounced dead at one point by the paramedics, but they managed to resuscitate him. Which is, so it seems really strange that they're doing this video that was obviously pre-filmed, but they don't mention a single thing about Eddie. Not a single thing. Not Eddie's Guerrero isn't here tonight because he's in hospital or anything like that. They're happy to show a video promo that Eddie had pre-recorded of him saying "Mamacita" and all that boys and the horns and all that. Having this